The Finesse Kings are back. Hello, everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Bayern have done it again, baby. We're treating PSG like a jewelry store. We're the robber. Like a bank, we're the heist, baby. We got them again. The money heist team. So not only did Bayern sign Nianzou a few seasons ago from PSG at the age of 17, and he's actually one of our bigger talents. You can see he has a lot of ability, needs a lot of ironing out, right? Iron sharpens iron. So the more he plays in the team and the more he trains, the better he gets. He did get injured from the beginning of his Bayern career. It was unfortunate, and he got 2 injuries. But man, we did it again. Bayern went out to PSG. Ayman, not Chungs, all right? Not that guy. Ayman Kari is the next big talent from PSG we're signing. PSG's academy is our playground. So this kid is like a Pogba Kante hybrid, very technical, defensive midfielder or just a midfielder, really good at carrying the ball. This is why I'm so excited. He looks like Thiago Alcantara's replacement if he was probably 25 in his prime, right? He's 17 years old, so he's not a complete product yet. But this is absolutely amazing, man. We're finessing PSG again, right? They wanted him to sign for them. This kid won the, I'm going to, don't laugh. Hey, yo. No one laugh, all right? Don't laugh at what I'm about to read to you because someone's going to be laughing. Don't laugh. Do not laugh, please. He won the titty door. So PSG midfielder Ayman Kari, 17, winner of last year's titty door. Bro won the titty door. Nah, man, don't laugh. So he won that award, and that's for being the best talent in PSG's academy, joining Bayern on a free, and there's the titty door. I wonder why it's not 2 balls next to each other and the hands grabbing the titty door. Oh, he won the titty door. So this is absolutely amazing, right? I am in love with Bayern's recent signings. They're getting better and better. We're just doing good deals, man. France FC. This is another French player coming into the team. This is beautiful news. We just stole another player from PSG. Luis Campos, their new director of football, is pissed. He's angry. Really wanted to keep this kid. The best signings are the signings the club you signed the player from was desperate to keep. Those are the best signings. So this trophy is better than the Ballon d'Or. Exactly. The titty door is better than the Ballon d'Or. Only losers love the Ballon d'Or. Titty door for life, baby. Titties. I'm going to stop, right? It's so immature, but this kid is absolutely amazing. How do I know that? Well, let's watch a compilation, right? This is always the way to determine how good they are. I'm not going to pretend like I watch PSG's under-19s, but they really want him to sign a contract, and he is their best player in their academy. There he is right there, number 6. So you can imagine Thiago ready to tackle Alcantara. So the best thing I noticed about him, hopefully none of these clips are copyright. I mean, it's a youth game, so shouldn't be. He has some great composure. Positional awareness is there. I mean, just look at the sauciness, the explosiveness. He can carry the ball. There's no music, so you're just going to hear me commentating. And again, touching in tight spaces, gets the ball back. Oh, swift turn. Who does that remind you of? Thiago ready to tackle Alcantara. All right, so you look at that. I mean, just touching the ball, outside the boot pass, amazing. Just composed, man, composed. Reminds me of Pogba with his ball carry. Oh, my gosh. He reminds me of Pogba with his ball carrying capability. And a little bit of Kante with his tackling and positional awareness. So he's Pogba with a work rate. That's amazing. Oh my, no. Fam, we have to go back, bro. Oh my Lord have mercy. My man tackled, dribbled him. He's winning the ball back in style. I love that. So this is who we're signing. Look at that. Just let my man fall. His dreams fell apart quicker than MLK's dream. Well, his dreams kind of came through. Oh, look at the pass, the weight. Is he going to shoot? No. Oh, dang. Okay, technical. Kind of a mix between Kamavinga and Chouameni. Right, but look at his ball carrying. That's the beautiful thing about him. Again, does it, keeps the ball. Just so elegant, so composed. Every touch has a meaning to it. Where is he going to pass it to? Oh, yeah, that's a good pass. That's a good pass. And, you know, that ability to just go through pressure is something Bayern need. And I miss Thiago Alcantara's ability to just break pressure, man. Break the press. Dribble through it. And look at that. Just passing the ball out wide to the number 2. The ball carrying, those long strides. And then again, winning the ball in fashion and driving it forward. Apparently, he's one of PSG's best forward passers. So that's another thing on him. He is really good at just passing the ball and winning it. Look at that in style again. Finding a player, that's positional awareness. Normal people don't do that. Normal people don't see that pass, but he does. Again, winning the ball back. So you can get the gist of it. What is he going to do here? Let me guess. Turn, open up his body. I was right. And then pass it into the middle. Simple back pass. That's good. Winning the ball back. Wonderful. What is he going to do here? Just long strides. Takes the ball away from his opposition. That's one. See, that's what it means to go through pressure. Ladies and gentlemen, what player at Bayern does this? Kimmich takes his ball and he passes it right here. He passes that ball here. This dude's like, nah, I can do better than that. Takes the ball, goes through pressure, and now 3 players have been taken out of the game. Right? 1, 2. Bang. 3. Bang. And now he has all that space to pass into. People are saying literally Nianzou 2.0. Well, I guess in the sense that we're finessing PSG again, but I wouldn't say that for just in general, because they're not. Nianzou's a center back. Okay, so Ayman Kari, 24, 2004, 17 years old, just turned 17. Another, before match day 5, another almost ever-present compact size with great burst and good awareness enables him to turn, slip pressure, and drive into space. Strong forward passer, when in rhythm as well, valued skill set. So beautiful. I love to see that, man. I love to see Bayern make these sort of deals. Imagine he just pops up and becomes world class. PSG are creating a lot of good talents. I mean, Nkunku's from PSG. I forgot. Who else is from PSG that's world class now, that did so well? No, their academy is good at creating talents, but is PSG as a club good at nurturing them? No, they need to go somewhere like Leipzig. I think we buy this guy and loan him out to a real club in a first division. See him ball out. The mistake we could make is we sign him and then just keep him in our second team. They never develop, right? I don't think Bayern 2 develops our players well. They're playing in the third league. It's not the same. It's comfortable. We need him on the bench doing things. We need him to come on for 5 minutes. I hope that's the promise the club has made to him, because that's the only way I see him succeeding. I am so tired of just, we signed this crazy new young player. He's going to be crazy. He's going to be so good. But man, no, I think we need to expand our thinking, right? obviously lower your expectations, but this kid is good. You don't just do this against other people your age that also want to be successful, but do it well. That's the difference. His composure at the age of 17 is crazy high. And that's the beauty of it. So he can compose himself in midfield, turn on pressure, dribble through it, pass the ball, simple. That's what Thiago Alcantara did with extra sauce. He just made football beautiful to watch. Not always passing your way through pressure and doing the 1-2 passing and triangles. Sometimes just dribble through it. That's the simplest solution. And then open up opposition by going through 3 of their players and taking them out of the game. So, true beauty. He's like Paul Pogba in that sense, but defensively closer to Tchouaméni and Camavinga in their work rate. So, can't wait to see what he does, man. Bayern need this. We need a player like this. Do you think we'll sign? I'm not doing this again. I'm not getting baited and trapped like that. Okay. We got potentially some world-class players in our team now. Well, not potentially. We have a lot of world-class players. The thing is, are they going to mold into, or these young players, if you're talking about them, are they going to mold themselves into those players? That's what we hope for. There's a lot of players that come out of these academies, look great because they're playing at a lower level, and then for one reason or the other, they just can't, they can't let it happen. So they can't just grow out of that, and start performing for real teams. How many players from Bayern's academy have we gassed up, and now they're playing at some like second division teams or some relegation teams, mid-table clubs, but they never start. They're on the bench. They're fringe players. It happens a lot in football. Not every player is going to make it. Yes, clubs like Bayern and PSG are privileged to sign these top stars consistently because we have the academy for it. We can nurture them with the best tools in the world, but that doesn't always mean those players all become world class. And I think that's the main key here. So today a Dortmund fan told me Bayern keeps buying the refs, which is so untrue because refs screw us too, right? Why would we need to buy refs when a lot of teams are just inconsistent? I don't think refs are the issue with the Bundesliga. I think lack of consistency from the top teams, apart from Bayern, is a big issue. So, hey, what's going on in the world of football? Someone said it's fake news. Nah, it's not fake news, okay? Don't do that. All right. The journalist that posted this is a dude, Jarmil56. That's his name. I guess he kind of knows stuff about PSG. I don't know. Paris has come back to us. Kari's advisor to RMC Sport. Antero Henrique is now managing the file directly with Johan Cabaye. So there's some speculation around this. Don't tell me I fell for. All right. And the dude that posted this story says, hold on, I think it's important to imagine we got trolled. Nah, come on, we didn't get trolled. The dude that is the source for this, because really I'm going off of this, says, thanks for the mention. By the way, Jonas Mosmang, who is the sports advisor of your club, is already following him. Well, I mean, he has 8,000 followers that just because Johannes is following him, doesn't mean anything. But we'll see what happens. I think we'll sign him because we're good at signing PSG talents on free. It's getting good now. So, Moussa Diaby was from PSG as well. I wouldn't say they lost him because they didn't see his great talent. Diaby ain't that good. Like he's up there, one of the better players, but I don't think I don't know. Daniel Virgin says, I don't know if you mentioned it already. How do you feel about this youngster? I like it. I like this signing. If we make it, because there's some speculation now. These are the sort of signings Bayern need to be making consistently. Players that just bring that extra pizzazz into the midfield. He's good at turning on pressure. That's good. Good at tackling and defending. Really good at just carrying the ball. Love that. That's what we need. So I would be excited if we signed him. But again, I'm not going to pretend like he's a world-class midfielder that I've been wanting. No, he's not. He's a kid. He's 17. He's going to need 5 years to be a world-class midfielder. Because think about it, midfielders' primes really happens when they're like 24 to like 30. Because the midfield is the most combative area of the football pitch. That's where games are won and lost, the midfield battle. So you're not going to put a 17-year-old in the Champions League final unless their name is Camavinga. You know, those are different talents. Those are kids that grew up in a different environment, not PSG's academy. A player like Camavinga had to work for everything. Not saying this kid doesn't, but he's not playing in PSG's first team like Camavinga was for his team, or Tchouaméni for Monaco. They're not starting week in, week out. So he's not getting experience like those guys. He's just a talent for now because PSG is the sort of club not to play a player like that because they have so many other options they can use that are more stable and more proven. So we'll see what happens, man. It's just a matter of patience, especially with these young players we sign. Like, look, Nianzou, he can get good. He can become a player we really, really love. But he's not going to become that literally, in the blink of an eye. By the way, everyone hit the like button. We're about 2 subscribers away from 8,110. That would be amazing. So please subscribe and make sure you hit that like button and share the channel with your other Bayern Munich friends. That would be a freaking blessing, guys. Lewa, please leave. It's Levy. But why are people still talking about Lewandowski? There's been no developments from that area. Let's check Fabrizio Romano's Twitter. I don't believe anything else has happened in the area of Robert Lewandowski. It looks like it's just going to stay doubts within the team as to whether they can still trust Lewandowski and develop a common spirit after what happened, or with whether separation is most sensible. So, I mean, his teammates aren't going to love the fact that he's going around saying Bayern aren't a serious club, right? I watched Mane's interview, and come on, man. He's saying he wants to win every trophy possible, the Champions League and everything. Oh, Bayern also decided against Cristiano Ronaldo. So why would we sign Ronaldo? Why would we ruin our wage structure for a 37-year-old whose arms move faster than his legs? Why would we do that? And whose ego is bigger than his goal contributions? This dude has like 5 billion kids, and he has his face on everything. Freaking A, man. Put your family there. Like, bro, don't you have a family? Armindo Sieb has completed a permanent move to Greuther Fürth on a 3-year deal. So, again, that's another Bayern youngster we all thought was going to be some world-class player. And I always say, these young players, you need to contextualize what they do. So, you need to contextualize that. Although they're looking really good here, they might not look good there. So, Brian Gravenberch has recovered from the injury he suffered with Ajax toward the end of the season and already started training for preseason. So, Gravenberch, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Brazo on the Ronaldo rumors. Ronaldo is a top player with an outstanding career. However, the rumor circulating has no truth in it. No, thank God. Cristiano Ronaldo was offered to Bayern through his agents. The Portuguese superstar was open to a move to Germany. Bayern bosses discussed it and decided against the move. Yes, hell no. Ronaldo is unhappy with Man United's transfer business so far this summer and the fact that they'll be playing Europa League next season. Ronaldo wants to compete for titles. A move to Bayern was interesting to him, according to his entourage. Nah, we're good. Ronaldo's name was discussed briefly at Savannah Strasser, but the bosses rejected the idea for several reasons. Ronaldo would break Bayern's wage structure, earns around 27 million net euros per season at United. That's a lot of money. In addition, FC Bayern don't want to sign a superstar who puts himself above the club. True, love that. You're telling me Ronaldo gets paid 1 million per goal he scores for United? I swear he only got like 20 plus goals this season. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that hilarious? I want to sign Koundé or Fofana. So if you're just joining us, I would encourage you to rewatch the stream from the beginning because, Bayern are looking like they're going to sign another PSG youngster, finessing the Parisians once again. So as things stand, Sasa Kalisic will not be moving to FC Bayern. Great. 6'7" tall striker with probably no technical ability. And I don't need to watch him to figure it out. No one 6'7" has technical ability. So despite all the public statements by the bosses, Bayern would sell Lewandowski if the price is right. The club is dreaming of more than 50 million. If Barcelona matches the asking price, Lewandowski would be sold and a new striker would be signed. That's actually coming from Sky Mark, Pletty Goal. They have some level of credibility. So, we'll see what happens in that regard, right? We'll see what happens. Ronaldo, I'm good. Florian Wirtz's contract does not include a written release clause, but there's a verbal agreement that he'd be allowed to leave the club if a club offered 100 million for him. Y'all want Florian Wirtz? Not yet. I think I would wait for like 50. Look, I'll take 50 million for Lewandowski. Yeah, the bosses want to make it clear that Lewandowski can't just leave, but they're playing hardball with Barcelona because they think Barcelona is incompetent enough to pay, those hundreds of millions for no reason as well. So, it's going to be interesting to see how that goes and what happens after that. Do you think we should sign Nkunku? Well, he has a release clause of 60 million, and his agent is Pini Zahavi. So, good luck. Good luck, fellas. Good luck trying to get Nkunku. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen, especially with Bayern's relationship that's now been tainted by Pini. Yeah. Vitinha versus Gravenberch, the new future GOATs of midfield. Who's Vitinha? Who's that? Have to look him up. Portuguese. That's the dude Arsenal signed? Bro, no one cares. Arsenal are signing every FIFA regen. Oh, no, that's not even the guy Arsenal signed. Arsenal are just signing every FIFA regen in the world, man. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, fair play to them. Wait, Witz signed a new contract at Leverkusen? A 5-year contract. Wow. Dude, that's crazy. And there's no release clause. He could be there for like 4 years. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, most times these players sign a new contract, but it just gives them more money. It allows the club to have a little bit of a bargaining position, but if Witz wants to leave, he can probably just say, I'm leaving, and they're going to say, yes, we'll take 100 million. If I'm any other club, I'd keep Witz for as long as possible. If I was Leipzig, I'd buy Witz. If I was Bayern, I'd buy Witz. You know what I'm saying? So Witz is he's like the future of German football. So I'm interested. I mean, freaking A, man. Leverkusen really lucked out. They sell Kai Havertz, and they get a player that's better than Kai Havertz in the same position, literally a few months after Kai leaves. And Kai's stinking it out at Chelsea. Not anymore, though. He's playing well. But when he was stinking it out, Witz was bowling it out at Leverkusen. While Leverkusen pocketed 100 million, spent nothing for Witz because he came through their academy. I guess they spent for him to develop him to this stage. Liverpool wants to sell Salah this season as well. I don't want Mo Salah at Bayern, man. Nah. But I'm curious where he would go. I think Liverpool are making a big mistake of getting rid of this core Because what's next? Virgil van Dijk? Are they just going to say Salah's gone and declined? And I don't know, man. I don't think Mo Salah's leaving Liverpool anytime soon. I think it's the calm before the storm. It's like everyone thinks he's leaving, and then he signs a 4-year contract and becomes a Liverpool legend by retiring there. I mean, this is a guy that scored, the joint most goals the second goal scorer, top scorer in the league. So what would be the purpose of selling him? It makes no sense whatsoever. I would not sell Mo Salah if I was Liverpool, because he's such a brand. Like all the Egyptians, the Arabs, they love Liverpool because of Salah. And that's why Liverpool loves Salah more than Mane, because he brought them that marketing in that African area. So it's going to be interesting to see. I guess Mane did it too, but, Liverpool are like, who cares about Senegal? I believe in Tanguy. I believe in him too. But it's going to take him a few years to, be the number one guy at Bayern. I think the composure he has is good. His passing is good. He's risky with it, but it's a good thing. He loves defending. You can tell it's in his nature to defend. He loves tackling. He has a red card in him. Sergio Ramos-esque. He'll make a lot of good decisions, but one bad one. So that's the thing we iron out in the next 3 years. And then when he's like 23, 24, he's on top of the world. He's starting every game. He's fit and he's experienced. So next season, we need to see a lot of our young players given opportunities. Paul Vanner came on 16 years old, played for about 16 minutes probably. I guess each age length he was. And he never played after that. I mean, he came on 5 seconds and game ends. We need to see him play a game. Like, we need to see him play 30 minutes. Thomas Muller needs to start feeling the bench a little bit more, especially seeing as how he declined so much in the latter half of last season. So I want to see our young players. I want to see Musiala starting games. Bro, I'm so tired of just seeing the same lineup from Nagelsmann over and over again. It doesn't even matter how the player is performing. He's just playing them. I don't want to see Musiala in the 6. I don't want to see him next to Kimmich. I want to see him higher up the pitch. Musiala needs to start converting his dribbling capability into goal scoring. So that's the next stage in his career, to convert. You can do the most dribbles in the Nations League. No player match your dribbles. I get it. It's cool. But I want you to create chances. I want your creativity to get better. And it doesn't get better on the training ground. It gets better in game scenarios. And playing games is the only way to get that. So we need to see Nagelsmann make those decisions. And if he doesn't, it's going to be another reason to criticize him. I love Julian Nagelsmann, but I'm not loyal to just him. I'm loyal to the club, right? I want these young players to develop. If we're signing PSG's freaking Pogba, we need to make sure like he develops into more than that. So that's the aim next season. If Leva leaves, then who is the striker? Well, you read the story there from Pletty Goal. Bayern would consider looking at other alternatives for striker if Barcelona paid 50 million plus for Levy. And that's an interesting perspective. I definitely want to look into that. What striker would we buy in 2022? I think the striker market is inflated. Wait 2 years. There'll be 50 billion strikers all over the place. So, no, seriously, you'll see a lot more strikers coming up in the next few years. Everyone thinks Haaland, Vlahovic, and Darwin Núñez. Those are the only strikers ever. And then there's going to be like some new striker next season that just blows things up, and everyone's going to want that. And then it's just going to get inflated, right? The market is always about supply and demand. If people want something really bad, chances are they'll buy that thing more and supply will be less, because supply can't always keep up with the demand, because the demand can be spontaneous. There's never a specific time where every team wants a striker because it's random. So teams aren't always developing strikers. But then there'll be a time where no team wants a striker and there's an influx because every team already has a striker. And then you'll buy the best striker of that bunch. And that's how you end up with Robert Lewandowski. How do we end up with a player like that? Well, there weren't too many teams looking for a striker specifically at the time. You had Robin van Persie at United. You had Alexis Sanchez at Arsenal, right? We didn't have too much competition. And Real Madrid already had Ronaldo and Benzema, so what was the point for Lewandowski to move there? So it was easier to get him because there was an influx of great strikers in the game. PSG had Cavani at the time, I think. Yeah, it was just Juventus had I don't know. Who do Juventus have? Did they get Mandzukic from us when Lewandowski signed? So you can see why the market does this. But there'll be a time where we'll have too many strikers, too many midfielders, but not enough demand for it. So the key now for Bayern is to see whether or not we'll sell Levy for 50 plus million. Barcelona are probably stupid enough to buy that. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Joshua Zirkzee. You can't be serious, man. Zirkzee is nowhere close to the level of striker Bayern need. We're looking for world class, for above and beyond. Zirkzee's a good player, don't get me wrong, but he's not. He's playing in the Dutch league, guys. He's not playing in the Champions League. He's not playing in the Europa League even. It's the Dutch league. By the way, we're hit the subscribe button, the like button if you're just joining us, and I would obviously recommend you go back and rewatch the stream from the beginning if you want to get the full context of the show. So thank you all for tuning in today. I think we went over every story, every transfer that's possible for Bayern. Timo Werner. Don't make me smack you. Can we talk about George's consistency? Dang. Thank you. There was no stream yesterday because it was a family function here, and it lasted for about literally 8 hours, like from 10 p.m., not kidding, to like 6 a.m. in the morning. I went to sleep, man, and they were still talking. So lots of crazy arguments. Man, it's like people get together and just can't love for more than 5 seconds. And like freaking 50 people shouting. It's crazy. So, yeah, I couldn't do a show yesterday, but I'm happy to do one where I clown on PSG. PSG is our B, bro. We might as well put them on a dog and call them our bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Can't be using those words. Got kids watching. Got BayernNow kids watching. All right, sorry. The BayernNowers are watching, and they got kids. Some of y'all probably got like TVs on. My face is on there. Your family's just tuned in like, what's George going to say? I hope he's PG-13 because my 2-year-old daughter needs to learn about Bayern. Does anyone do that? If you do that, you're weird. Like indoctrinating your kids into loving Bayern. I would do that. I would. I'm indoctrinating my kids into loving Bayern. In fact, probably like just take them to the Allianz Arena, and that's the only team they'll ever know. Like in their heads, Bayern is the only thing that exists. So Sebastian Polter, who's that? Vidovic deserves a chance up top. That's what I'm talking about, man. TJ, you're hitting the nail in the coffin. We're seeing Vidovic do these crazy things in the academy for Bayern too as well. But he never gets a chance. The only reason we have Musiala is because Hansi Flick saw him score 2 goals and then gave him a chance in the first team. And he did well. But now Guzman just has this habit of just playing the same team over and over again. Bro, if you don't like change that, that's going to get you sacked. We want to see rotation, not too much where we start seeing Neuer on the bench. No, that's not what we mean by rotation. We need to see like differences. We need to see excitement. When Paul Vanner came on, first 16-year-old for Bayern, he played well, man, and his debut was good. That was good. And then now I'm having to sit here be like Vidovic is 18 and he still doesn't even get minutes. I think he came off the bench once. Gabriel Vidovic. God, man, these European names, bro. Just say Gabriel. It's Gabriel from now on. If your name sounds like what I think it is, it's the name. This kid's been here for a while. Since 2016, Vidovic came to Bayern. Last season, in the Regionalliga, Bayern, so in the region he was playing at, the fourth tier, 21 goals, 10 assists. Boys, if you're scoring at that rate, you're 18. Why aren't you freaking doing great things? Why aren't you? Come on, man. That's what I'm pissed about all the time. Like, literally, bro. This kid started 74% of the games in the Regionalliga last season, scored 21 goals and got 10 assists. Frick, he had more goal contributions than appearances. And guess what? 3 Bundesliga appearances, literally no minutes, essentially. Like 5 minutes, 2 minutes. You're not going to show anything in 2 minutes, bro. Like, get a game and start him in, like, a DFB Pokal game. Like, start him, bro. I think he got injured when he was supposed to be, like, up there. Or he got the flu or something. But, bro, this is what I'm pissed about all the time. Because, like, your confidence does go low if your manager sees you do great things, but then just doesn't play you. So, can you present our starting 11 next season, in your opinion, and what we should go with? I think I say this every stream, but someone else is always asking. So, Diem, I would say Neuer in goal. Mazarad, someone said I say it wrong. Come on, what am I? His name is weird, so I'm just going to say it how I say it. Mazararu, Noose, they're calling him, right back. Center back, I'd say it's going to be Upamecano and Lucas Hernandez. Yeah, I mean, that's our best center back pairing. Left back, Davies, that's if he's fit and doesn't have a heart issue again. Midfield, Kimmich and Goretzka, sorry, hiccup there. And then right wing, I'd say we go with Kingsley Coman. Sane and Gnabry just aren't cutting it. So left wing would be Mane immediately. Attacking midfield, Thomas Muller, but not certain. He's not performing and getting goals and assists frequently because that's his damn job. Gets paid like $20 million a year for that. We'd put Musiala in or Vidovic. I don't know, someone. Like, we're all screaming about a striker, but what if Vidovic is the guy, man? I don't know. 21 goals in the 4th division. Like, it's a pretty good amount of goals. But does it really matter, though? I don't think so. Because you need to score in the Bundesliga. No one watches the 4th league, the 4th division. Yeah, man. If we want to use a false 9, I would have him in that false 9 position if we ever have that. And then up top, it's going to be Lewandowski if we keep him. If we don't keep him, then probably try Mane up there as a false 9, Fluid and Sane on the left wing, and then just have a fluid front 3 where they switch whenever they want. And then it's just going to be that. That's my team for next season. PSG signed Vitinha. Watch some videos about his skills. Oh, PSG, man, I'll tell you what. Crazy club. Crazy, crazy club. Apparently, Vidovic will be used in preseason. I want to see that. I'd love to see that. I think we could do some watch-alongs. The games are actually taking place in the U.S., so it's not going to be friggin' 7 a.m. in the morning. I swear, man, the Bundesliga needs to change their times. Like, I don't know what they're doing because I can't be waking up at 7 a.m. anymore, man. I don't wake up at 7 a.m. at all, so help a brother out. Change the time. All right, thank you everyone so much for watching. It's been a great show. Make sure you smash the like button, share the channel out, and yeah, we finesse you, PSG. We finessed you again. Mia san mia, and peace.